Feeling good, yeah. Obviously, Coach Mike said I had the things, and y'all saw what it was during the season, and stuff that I've been dealing with, honestly, for really my whole pro career. And I'm somebody that, like, no matter how I'm feeling, like, I'm going to play, just like a lot of our other guys in the locker room. So definitely feeling better. Definitely, still a process to get back out there, but by the time training camp rolls around, I'm be ready to go.
A.J. Barner, careful not to elaborate on his injuries. As he said, his head coach used the word things to describe the issues that he's dealing with, because why tell everybody exactly what's going on? But Barner, as we all know, played through a lot of nagging injuries through the final part of the season. Nothing was going to keep him off the field. And, Chris, he's become a fan favorite.
Yeah.
I mean, throughout the season, and then what we saw at the parade with the cowboy hat and the fur coat and all the antics going on there, great. He's become a great personality on this team, and certainly someone they can rely on.
Not only a fan favorite, a favorite of the coaching staff. I mean, we talk about, you mentioned right out of the gates, toughness. 2 seasons with the Seahawks. Now, Paul, he has missed 0 games. Hopefully that will continue. You look at what he did last year. 52 receptions, 519 receiving yards, 6 touchdowns. I mean, he was big in the red zone for this team. He is 6'6", 251 pounds. And here's another stat that I love, Paul. His catch rate, 81.3%. So that means basically his catch rate, his targets and receptions, he was pretty good. Pro Football Focus ranked him overall the 11th best tight end in the NFL. 10th best receiving tight end in the NFL. So A.J. Barner getting incredible grades for the Seahawks team. Yes, injuries. Hopefully everything's good. Hopefully training camp will be interesting to see what happens out here the next 3 days, Paul. If he's out there, if he's in uniform, we'll keep a close eye on that. We'll have an update for everybody tomorrow with A.J. Barner. But he's been huge for this team. I mean, he definitely, once again, 52 receptions, 6 touchdowns. That's one of the key reasons this team did well.
Yeah, well, during the OTAs last week, A.J. Barner was out on the field here just kind of running routes, not doing any practicing. And Mike McDonald said after that practice that you probably wouldn't see Barner until the start of training camp. So they're going to give him a nice, relaxing spring, and then he gets the summer off and gets himself recouped. Remember, last summer, Barner actually did some mixed martial arts training because he kind of thinks every time he gets on the field, it is like a fight. You don't want to give up your ground. And it really worked well for him to stay in shape, and also the mentality. I think he not only talking about the physical benefits, but the mental benefits when you're doing MMA training really helped him. A lot of guys agree with him. So I don't know if he's going to be able to do that this summer because of the things he's dealing with, but that's the kind of mentality that A.J. Barner brings to this football team.
I think I need some mental training just trying to get through this show with the wind blowing, Paul.
Yeah, I know. Chris,
I'm losing script.
I don't know how you
just saw a house fly over me. I think there was a cow that just went by.
I mean, Chris's papers flew up, and you think someone punched him. It's just like, I think you're going to be all right, buddy.
Are we in the Midwest or the Pacific Northwest, Paul? Where are we right now?
All right. Well, we talk about Barner and the intangibles he has. He has the barnyard, which is that 4th and 1 play, which is tremendous. Has a lot of success, and he likes it as well. And then you got the barn stomp, which is one of the better touchdown celebrations, not only on this team, but in the NFL. So fun to watch. All right, we go to the other side of the ball, a guy who's quite big, Riley Mills, guy out of Notre Dame. Big defensive tackle.
6'5", 290.
Gigantic. I love the fact that, and he loves the fact as well that the Seahawks took a chance on him. But when you look at Mills, he had that great play in the Super Bowl, kind of lit the fire on that defense, sacking Drake May and grabbing the offensive lineman with him and taking them both down. Who could forget that play? But Mills came out of Notre Dame. Remember, he tore his ACL in the Indiana playoff game. And that's what pushed his stock down a little bit. But the Seahawks decided to take a chance on him in the 5th round, and that's something Mills definitely appreciated.
I think it's a shout out to the staff for having that kind of belief in me, and the guys upstairs and our coaches. I think that means the world to me that they have that confidence. And I know it's tough to take a guy that tore his ACL a couple months ago before the draft, and I think it just shows the kind of program we have here where it's like guys can come in and you put your all into it, and especially with CJ and Strick and those guys with the rehab process. I never felt like coming out there that I wasn't ready, so I had full confidence, and to see that from the other side is that means the world to me.
Yeah, I'd say Mills is one of those guys who's an intellectual human being, loves to sit out there and kind of hold court. He has some great insight to the position he plays. But I just love the fact, you saw the still shot there of the play I was talking about. That picture is so good, Chris. I almost want to frame it and put it in my room because it's just like, you see the expression on both the Patriots' faces, and Mills just got him in a bear hug. It's awesome.
Well, you know what's fascinating, too, not only about Mills, but an entire NFL team and what McDonald, and John Schneider put together. We'll see these guys out here. We think about this team. We think about some of the leaders, the veterans on this team, from the Julian Loves to we talked about Cooper Kupp earlier. But you got Riley Mills. He's one of the youngsters. People are talking about him having a breakout year here in 2026. He's a team captain at Notre Dame. I mean, this is a very well-respected player during his time at Notre Dame. He is a leader in himself, but out here, he's just kind of one of the young guns. But, I mean, that's why they go out and they recruit these guys that are just phenomenal. And I know we're going to hear from Bud Clark coming up in the next segment. Just another one of this draft class in the last few years and what they've done from Gray Zabel to Riley Mills, what he can do this season. You just can't give enough credit to John Schneider and his team out there for what they've done over the past 3 to 4 years when it comes to the draft and picking up players in free agency.
Yeah, a lot of success in the draft classes in recent years. John Schneider gets a lot of credit. His whole crew, his scouting crew, those guys put in a lot of hours scouting these guys throughout the college football season and checking them out and keeping them up on air and keeping Schneider up on what they're doing. So you bring up Bud Clark. A lot of people say if the Seahawks had to do anything in this offseason, they had to get some DBs. They drafted a few this spring, and that's going to help a little bit, but they need some depth as they lost key guys like Kobe Bryant, Reek Woolen, and they need to replace those guys. They got some young guys coming up.